Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Conference Championship is underway. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Nix now, 3rd and 1. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A gain of 4 yards.
He'll come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. There's the intensity we expected of playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Bombers.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
23 yards. 1st down, Denver.
Nix from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
An unexpected start to our scoring, huh? And now this offense's first look coming on a 2-point try.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Baylor tight. 21. Let's go.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. It's cut for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead. Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here's Nix to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Going for the first with Dobbins. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Broncos first down. We've set it downs from 37.
And the Broncos first down.
Now it's Hobbs. This is Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throw finds his back. Harvey. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
16 yards. First down, Broncos.
Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. Got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Throwing here, Nix. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First down, Denver.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
This is Ingram working the left side. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28.
10 yards. And it's 3rd.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos slice the lead down to a couple. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos could have gone for 2 in the tie, but they choose to trail by 1. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Darius Davis to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. 8-7 the score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Now run here with Amari Huntington. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On third down, Herbert. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Has him on the quick hitter. Space past the 35. By a man, he's in the clear. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Giving this to Harvey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Trying to find his tight end. So it's going to be fourth and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
It's no good. It had the legs, but his aim wide right. And they failed to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
At the 45.
It's Hampton on second. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Motion, chase deep.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Baylor Tiger.
Herbert throwing on 4th down. Downfield, and he has McConkey. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers grow the lead to 7. Glad McConkey with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On return, here's Mims. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds his back complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Sunday night primetime on the other side. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. Working now from the gun. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him, and starts at the 38.
1st down, Denver.
Once more, it's Nix. Taking a chance to the end zone. They're now going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. So the offense out there, the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
a loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into a crowd and intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
At the 33-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Nix. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. And now they face 2nd down.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Mims with the ground. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos jump in front now by 5.
Chargers 15. Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an excited return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Worked so well the first time, hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Broncos.
Nix from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Going on 4th, here's Nix. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. This one's caught. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
5-9, 5-9. Set. Captain. 5-9, 5. Set.
One final shot before the half. Catch is made in close. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Final throw before the break. Oh no, they get him yet again. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. Well, he looks maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. One last play before the break.
Over set. Ready. Captain.
Throwing here just before halftime. Fits it through the middle. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. On the return, here comes Davis. Showing a little burst so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Buying some time right. He's going deep down this side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Set. Ready.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Baylor tight.
Throw here, third down. Johnson finds the football, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Set. Crowd right. Hey, easy. We go orange. Hey, ram. 21. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Kappa. Hey, set.
It's Herbert once more. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly. You're right on the spot.
On the return, here's Mims. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys is Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Pass is caught by Lambert Smith. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Now Herbert and the Chargers going for two.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. That is their third conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready! No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Harvey once more. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. 1st and 10. It's Harvey. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Nick's looking to throw. And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Broncos have it, facing a deficit. We could be witnessing the end of their playoff run. It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Motion a receiver left. Now Nix. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Jamal Adams with the INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They get 23 on that one, and that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He finds Johnston. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Coming in line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. Ticker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Harvey. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
Complete
So
to
21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4th. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Broncos hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. So first down from the 41. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Back to the line they come, second down.
brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard.
Now run with Harvey. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up third down. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Third down.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds his back. Harvey. Past the 20. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Run left side, Harvey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun hands out to Harvey. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6. That's set. This is 3rd and 5.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Nix from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. It's a foot race. 30. The 10. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
For the 2-point conversion.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Trey Greenlaw picks it off. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick six, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline and get out there to defend the 2-point play. They did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception. Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And he's going to get across the 10 to the 12-yard line. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Going left side, here's Harvey. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead, guys. Take it all in. You are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. What a moment for so many of them getting to this point.
It is, and it is so cool, and you can see it and feel it. The real emotion of celebrating this title, but they know that ultimately it's not an AFC title they want. They want a Super Bowl title.